4 foodies,
3 courses,
2 sommeliers.
1 winner.
It's a
Sommelier Deathmatch.
Hey, it's Ronnie here, and I'm really excited to introduce a new video series I hope to be able to keep up with called Sommelier Deathmatch. It's where my friends and I throw a dinner party for each other. We do the menu, the prep, the cooking, we do it together. And we each go to different wine stores and get 2 different sommeliers to pair wines for each of our courses. So the rules are here, and we're gonna kind of include you in on the whole journey, from pre-prep to recording it to sharing the meals and kind of our thoughts for it. And this is our first video, so we're still kind of trying to figure out the best way to go about to do everything. So I hope you enjoy it. It gives you some ideas and some inspiration to host your own dinner parties, because they're super fun.
All right, it is the week before our first Sommelier Deathmatch in a long time. And it's time to make a shopping list. Do you want to know what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
All right, I am making the base for the ice cream. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is infuse the sugar with the peel of the orange and then make the orange juice. And then I'm going to reduce the orange juice down to get some of the moisture out. And now we have this amazing ice cream base, orange and Amaretto. All right, and now I'm going to make them try it. All right, let's see. We'll put it in the ice cream maker tomorrow. Do you taste?
Oh, that's really good.
Do you taste the Amaretto?
Yeah, no.
And orange?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Awesome. Okay, it's Monday, not Tuesday. It is Monday. Saturday I did the shopping. Yesterday I made the ice cream base. And today I have a couple minutes by myself. I'm in a quiet house. I'm never in a quiet house. And so I decided to make raspberry simple syrup. So let me show you what I'm doing. A pint of raspberries, 2 cups sugar, 1 cup water. We're gonna not bring this to a boil, but just like a nice simmer until the raspberries all release their juices, then strain, and will be good for my Blinker Tinker cocktail that I'm planning. I just have a coffee filter and a little Pyrex measuring cup, and we're just gonna strain this out. It smells amazing. Dennis and Kim stepped up and made the shortbread for the dessert for the Sommelier Deathmatch, and they used America's Test Kitchen recipe as a starting point and then kind of made it their own. Here's some stills from their setup, and they did an amazing job. We're ready, even though we barely eat at the table. We do need distilled juice for the cocktail. I am making the cocktail appetizer. He's doing what he always does, which is just sit around and watch me. We got some homemade chicken stock for the risotto, and we have some butternut squash pureed with some stock also for the risotto. I got my pecorino grated. I have my bacon and my rice, and I'm ready to do this. Oh, they should be here any minute.
Last time she came, currently
We aren't professionals, that's the whole point. Okay. Very pretty. Blinker. Okay. 2 different blinker tinkers. One we made with a high proof rye, which is, I believe, what traditionally the drink is supposed to be made with.
Okay.
And I can also say I found this drink in a book I'm reading called the Bartender Manifesto. And that's how I found it. So then I researched it. And then I knew some of our dinner party guests are not big fans of kind of alcohol-forward drinks. So I was like, let's also make it with a bourbon, which is sweeter, and they're clearly 2 different drinks, right? So which one do you like better, Kim?
And so it starts.
I like the whiskey though.
You like the one with the rye in it, because you like the...
Why?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was the
I agree
upset.
with that. This is a little sharper,
Yeah.
where this is definitely smoother.
So it's a puff pastry with a little dot of either sour cherry or fig. My intention was fig. Jam, feta cheese, fresh thyme, and some crispy prosciutto.
I think you said that wrong. So there's powder pastry.
Puff pastry.
Puff pastry. Plus a dab of fig or cherry, whichever
Yep.
one.
Feta.
Cheese. A good time.
A good
And then what was the final ingredient?
crispy prosciutto.
Cheers.
So we may have missed the video of what it's like to cut up an orange. But this
The supreming of the orange.
is the supreming oranging wizard right
Really?
here.
Because I think I could get better at it, but it's not that bad.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you? Oh, I can get better at it.
Well, yeah, no, I guess
No.
you're right.
No. They're good.
Lots of things going on in the salad. We got beets, we got oranges, we got feta, we got candied walnuts.
And what's your job?
She's supervisor. Moral support. Oh, look at Marsh is in on it. He's like, what are we eating?
Say hi, Marsh.
He loves sitting on the bench now. He feels like he's part of it. Yeah, no, he does.
All right, so I'm really excited about the salad. It's massaged kale with a vinaigrette, supremed oranges, beets, feta cheese, and maple candied walnuts.
This is Morgan's first pick for course number 1. It is an Italian white wine, and he said it's from Sicily. So he says, which is very exciting for me. He says it drinks very well on its own, so I like that. And he said it should create all the flavors of the salad.
The selection for the kale salad, we have the Valdique, selected by Wendy at Pairings Bistro. It is going to be a little bit of sweetness with a peppery finish. I actually have a definitive winner and a definitive reason. All right, let's do it.
I do too. Actually, I do too. Okay.
I-
Okay, so we're gonna raise the glass of the one we're voting for.
Yes, in 3, 2, 1, raise them up.
Here's first, both were fantastic.
Yeah, no, both paired.
Okay.
Great. Yes.
There's no loser here. Okay. Here's what I found, and here's what I started doing. Here's how in depth it got for me. I would cut my orange in half, and I would take a bite of the orange, and I would try this one, and I would take a bite of the orange, and I would try that one.
Okay.
I took my beet and I cut it in half, and I would try a beet with this one and a beet with this one, and I tried the walnut in half, and then I had just kale, and I tried one of each, with some feta in there. Right. For me, more times than not, this one paired with the different elements of the salad, more so than this one. The start of the stir, right here. We're currently rendering the bacon. Rendering the
We're also
bacon.
gonna nicely dry out our scallops and salt them and pepper them so they sear really good.
We're doing that.
I'm gonna flip them, salt the other side, and I'm gonna put paper towel on top, and then we're gonna let them sit here until we're ready to sear them. And I'm gonna sear them bacon grease, just bacon.
It went for going for 2 and then finding out immediately if they
Right, we're gonna just a couple seconds per side.
More touchdowns to go through again. Yeah, you get time. So they essentially.
And then right when they come off, we're gonna sprinkle them with a little salt so the salt sticks. The risotto stirrer is going.
It's only going to take another 3 hours to stir, and then we should be good, right?
All right, so an update on the risotto, so everyone's
It's been
on
5
board.
hours.
We're 5 hours in.
Yeah.
Billy's now switched arms because the other one is now in a sling.
They're being
And he-
dramatic,
he
let's be
can't-
honest.
Okay, now we're 8 hours into the risotto. For everyone that's ever tried to make risotto on Chopped, you're an idiot. Okay, another quick update. It's been 13 hours now on the risotto. Billy has given up. His arms are falling off. Ronnie has taken over the risotto.
And we're about to sear the scallops. 'cause it's
And
all-
we are about to sear the scallops. Billy can't even stand anymore. It's just risotto stirring nightmare. 23 hours he's been stirring this risotto. Look, he can't even stand up. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, I gotta go in first. Yeah? Good? How's the risotto? Good? Let me try some scallop here.
Wow.
I'm worried about get over here dancing in my seat. Feels so good.
Wow, these wines are
Right?
superb.
I cannot tell what I like. By the way, don't sleep on breaking up the sage leaf and eating it with a bite of scallop and risotto. Because it's definitely an editable garnish that's enhancing the plate. No, it's good. I don't eat garnishes either. It's good. The scallops are, I mean, honestly, we need, I mean, I don't even mean the preparation. I mean the caliber of scallop itself. We have to like hat tip to Bill's because they
Cheers to Bills.
Yeah.
They did give us some, but I'm happy to have like a fishmonger right down the road.
For our main course, our pairing for the seared scallops over bacon and butternut risotto with crispy sage, Pairings has recommended a Pinot Grigio. It was a last-minute audible from the Pairings group. There was a different one selected, and they were like, whoa, this one is a better pairing. This is an old world version of a Pinot Grigio, where it's going to have more of a coppery color than a traditional or a modern, if you will, Pinot Grigio. It's going to be a coppery color, a little darker. They handle the grapes differently. So we're really excited about trying this one, and I'm sure it's going to be good.
So our main course, the risotto, Morgan went with basically a champagne kind of thing. It's not made in it's not champagne because it's not made in France. It's made in Napa, California, I believe. So yeah, we're going with a bubbly, basically champagne for course number 2. We'll see how it works.
Are we ready?
Closing our eyes?
Are we ready?
Are you
Closing
ready?
our eyes?
3, 2, 1.
It was hands down. It was hands down.
Oh, it's a clear. Wow.
Hands down.
And it was the most,
Hands down.
when he
selected it,
It was
Morgan's.
Morgan.
When he picked it, by the way, I was like,
Morgan.
bubbles, Morgan. I'm in.
I love bubbles.
Me too. I do
Look,
too.
I knew 5 minutes ago. You could rewind the video when we said we did cheers to something else and we all picked up a glass.
I watched you pick that glass.
Every single one of us picked this one up. Okay, so an update on the risotto.
Yes.
Billy is so exhausted. Kim is now washing all the dishes.
But wait, it's gone.
It's gone.
Right. All right. These, yeah. I kind of want ice cream consensus as well. Go through the flavors there. Right? I was a little worried about the texture. It's a little icier than I wanted, but it's not taken away from
No,
me.
it's good. It's smooth. Okay.
So Morgan's last pick is a wine that is from Hungary. It's called Late Harvest. So I think one of the things with this is that the grapes were taken off the vine later or something like that. Morgan actually used the word in his description of this wine that we tried to Google today, and we can't even spell it close enough to even get Google to recognize it. So we'll see how it tastes.
All right, for the dessert pairing, we have the orange amaretto ice cream and shortbread. We're going with the Albert Elfils. I don't know if I said that right. I don't really care. It sounded fun. It's a French champagne. It has small bubbles. End of story.
I think I have a clear winner of the wines already. I'm a little bit like Dennis last round. I think I have a clear winner pretty early. They're both really good, but one is really popping for me.
The shortbread. I circled back around on the shortbread. I just tried a different, and the other one was like, no, don't forget about me. So now I'm like, yes, have some.
But I'm not one to generally not finish, and I am like, I'm having a hard time.
I'm actually pretty proud of how much I ate.
Yeah, no, I want to eat more so much because it's a texture thing, and I'm...
Okay, the waitress is coming.
No!
The waitress is coming.
Alright, so
All right. Okay.
okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
1.
Oh, wow.
Again, is it male,
tie.
female?
It's a tie.
I
Cheers.
honestly love this with the ice cream.
I love this. This is a nice wine. Whose is it?
Now
This is Morgan's, I think.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
Morgan's.
Is it a nice wine?
No,
No,
it's,
yeah.
it's a wine from Hungary.
It's a late harvest.
Late
It's
harvest.
ice
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
Late harvest. Same time.
Okay, so wait, this was a tie.
He keeps ignoring saying
I
pastoral.
voted for Pairings, and you guys voted for Morgan, right?
Yeah.
This is the second time you go. Yeah, we're down the line.
I would have sworn the two of you were going to pick. This is
Okay, so I like this as a drinking alone wine.
Yeah, which
but
one
when
is
I
this?
would
This is
get
your sparkling,
the
right?
bubbles with the ice cream, it was too
Champagne.
much.
We have champagne.
The bubbles with the cold ice cream was too much for me. It blew me
See,
out.
I'm the opposite. That is the part that I enjoyed the
Oh,
most.
I didn't like that.
Where I thought the late harvest, not quite a nice wine. It's not quite, but it is a.
It's sweet. He said
it's
it
a late
wasn't as
harvest.
sweet as a
To
Moscato,
me,
but
this
it's sweet.
was this was taking over the flavors. Where I liked the effervescence, if you will, sort of enhanced the flavor.
I feel like this matches it so much that it just is all one thing. Whereas when I drank this one, unlike the risotto, this one, because I guess my mouth is so cold, the bubbles were too much. Where I was like, that's too much.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Does that make sense?
She's
I was like,
talking
it's-
crazy.
No, it was over the top bubbly.
that's the best part about wine.
Thanks everybody for joining us for our first Sommelier Deathmatch.
We hope you enjoyed it. I want to take a minute to thank Bill Seafood, who has the best scallops.
We want to thank our champion, Morgan from North Charles Fine Wine, for the great wine selection and the wine of the night, which was a champagne with food.
And a very big thank you to Pairings Bistro and the help from the entire team there. We appreciate all your selections. It was a great night and a great time.
So subscribe. We're hoping to do a couple more. Any feedback appreciated. Thanks guys.
Thank you.
That was great. All right.
Nailed it! All right, making the attempt at the first official Sommelier Deathmatch video.
Notes are being made.
We're
Scallops.
discussing the very first menu of our official Sommelier Deathmatch. Can I switch?
You could, I think. Try it.
How do I switch
Try
views?
Butternut squash is in season right now.
Does it go in? But doesn't it get really
No. You puree it.
monkey? And
Puree it.
Okay.
I've done a puree
Okay.
butternut squash. Risotto.
Side
I really
note.
liked it.
This is our menu master, right here.
trying.
Okay.
I'm trying.
If she says it'll work,
Butternut squash risotto will
I'm
definitely
in.
work.
okay.
With some pecorino, potentially some bacon. I'm seeing it.
Hey, we're seeing it.
My favorite is if the butternut squash comes out perfect or bad, we'll be able
Just
to go
blame
back
me.
to this
There we go.
point.
There we go. We have it. But all that matters in my book, if we want to get official, all that matters in my book is the wine pair. That's what this is all about to me. To me.